Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Spiritual Growth Sessions with me, Cody. Thanks so much for tuning in. I have my very first guest on my YouTube channel, and it is my beautiful, amazing daughter, Wednesday. She's going to help me with a little bit of something today because I wanted to kind of help you or help people understand a little bit about a topic that's talked a lot about. And, I listened to his podcast with Eckhart Tolle, the amazing spiritual teacher. And he's the one who kind of brought this to my attention. And it really made a lot of sense to me. So she has a lot to say today. She's very happy, as always. So today we're going to talk about consciousness. What is consciousness? And this amazing little spiritual being is going to help us understand what consciousness is. So most of us go through our whole lives being trapped in thought. We think all the time. We get our identity, our beliefs, all of this stuff is from thought, right? And so everything that we do and how we act and how we portray ourselves to the outside world is based on this mental image that we have that's based on thought and ego and all of those types of things. And so spiritual teachers, all of them, have talked about consciousness or awareness, something that is deeper than who you are, that you are more than just thought. That thought is just a small fraction of who you are. So look at this little baby. She's about 6 months old. And, up until recently, she was kind of just floating around, not really doing anything, arms moving, eyes moving and everything. But at some point, she started recognizing me. And at some point, she started smiling at me. And at some point, she started doing things and interacting with us. So that begs the question, how is she doing that? She's not old enough to think. She doesn't have enough thoughts. She doesn't have any thoughts. So how is this going to be something? How does she do that? So she can look at me. She can interact. She smiles a lot. She gets shy. She does all of those things without thought. The answer is how she does that is this beautiful being is conscious. She is pure consciousness right now. She doesn't have thoughts to cloud her mind. Everything she looks at, everything she sees, she absorbs. Everything that she's looking at is without a mental identification that goes along with it. She's not looking at daddy and smiling and being like in her mind thinking, oh, daddy has a weird beard today, or daddy is looking paler than usual today. What she's doing is she's basically looking around and she's soaking everything up. And all of it comes without thought, but yet she's able to do it. We are born into this world with consciousness. Now, it doesn't come to the baby till a little bit later, till they can start identifying you and start thinking about things. Start realizing that they're aware that they're actually a person. But the whole time, they haven't had all those little words put in their head that have them identifying everything. We still have that. That is our baseline. That is our natural state. What ends up happening is as we grow older, we start thinking, we start learning words, we start identifying with objects, we start identifying with certain things. People tell us stuff in childhood, we hold on to them, it becomes a belief of ours. We think about the way we look, how we project out to the world. I don't want to upset people, I've upset people, I'm not worthy. All of those things layer on top of what is still always there and will always be there, which is consciousness, pure consciousness. With consciousness, you don't need to label anything. You just look at something and you absorb it. There's no reason to give it identification. So before she loses it a little bit too much, I just wanted to share with you my beautiful daughter, Wednesday, in pure consciousness, without thought taking over. She is living a life where she still can learn and soak everything up and understand, but all without thought. So this is pure consciousness. Later, in other videos, I will get further into how we can get into consciousness, as I am learning that process myself. We are not our thoughts. We are deeper than our thoughts. They are just a small fragment of who we are. Isn't that right, Baby Wednesday? Thanks for tuning in. Leave a thumbs up. Let me know if you like it. Share it if you think it'll help somebody understand what consciousness is. And I will see you next week. Bye.